Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me, guys? Let me know if you can hear me. Throw me in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, cool. Okay, folks, you ready for this? Today's January 27th, 2019. This is the live episode 26 of PlaneSavers. So thanks, guys, for joining me on the live. I've never did this before. I used to do this live on Facebook every Friday, but this is my first time on YouTube going live. Some of the Amazon stuff is coming in, so I got the mic, the little spit guard. I got a nice fancy light that puts that little sparkle in my eye. Looks all good. But yeah, so I'm here. I wanted to do this, make sure that you guys had the opportunity to ask me some questions. And yeah, so let's get this started, man. Who's got a question? I'm looking in the chat here. So, guys, I see everybody. Greetings from Holland. Kyle, what's this? Come on. Someone's got a question. Get me started here. How about the DC-5? The DC-5 doesn't really exist. I think they only built a couple of them. They ended up, believing, scrapping them. It's kind of weird. It's an overwing airplane. It's got the nose of a DC-3. Really should check it out. Okay, look at this. Someone's got a Ice Pilots question. Whatever happened to that 215 that landed without a gear in Turkey? The funny thing is that thing, that CL-215 was fixed before the show even aired. There was an F-16 repair facility right in Turkey, so that airplane was fixed, and it's still flying today. So actually, I don't think I need these headphones here. I'll take those off. Yeah, so holy smokes, there's a lot of stuff coming in here. Okay, okay, how about someone throw a super chat question in there? I think the super chats go right to the top there. Super chat is you just click that money thing, and then it pops up. If you guys got like throw a buck or something on it, and yeah, can I get the DC-3 to Dunker? Okay, so the one major thing I want to talk about, I guess, is a lot of people are asking about, are we going over to Europe? And that really was never the plan. The plan was to get the DTD, the airplane, flying. Now it's going to be a challenge, as you guys know. I just got off the phone with Uncle Ronnie. He's getting some more parts. We are trying to figure out a place where we can paint strip the airplane. Then we're going to need a hangar. So we're going to be quite busy. So these episodes right now, the PlaneSaver episodes are very Ice Pilots kind of related. But soon when we hit the ground running in Montreal, it's going to be all about the plane. And then I'm definitely going to help raise awareness to other DC-3 projects. Yeah. So we got here, Paul Young. Where did the theme song come from? So are you talking about the theme song, the Buffalo, the one that I used in the very first few episodes? If you are, funny enough, right here, the McCrackens. There we go. It's I don't know if you guys, I'm seeing this in reverse. I don't know if you guys are seeing it in reverse, but yeah, McCrackens, Buffalo Airways. Check it out. That's the theme song I've been using for PlaneSavers. And yeah, check it out. There's a few of these. This is a vinyl record. This is actually a clear vinyl record. So there's a few of these still left in the Airware store. You can check it out. Okay, Ken's asking, can you share the plan for the restoration of DTD? So the restoration plan is two separate things. So to restore an airplane, like if you see with Night Fright, they're really restoring it. They're going right to everything brand new. It's really nice. What we're trying to do is trying to get the airplane flying. And so that's kind of like we're running against the clock. So I would not really call it a restoration, more of a rescue. Just because of our short amount of time, we're not making the airplane look pretty. So hopefully that makes sense, but we'll get into more of that later. We got a big one here. Will the Pilot 342, $10 super chat. Amazing series. Love how everyone's passion for Asian. Hope this helps a little. Well, thanks, Will. It really does. Really, thank you, Will. We got Phoenix Tech. Hi from Cali. Are you a pilot? What do you fly? Actually, I'm not a pilot. Out of my whole family, pretty much most of my close-knit family works at Buffalo Airways. None of us are pilots. Only my father. Why is that? I probably got that question asked 100 times a year, probably 100 times a year. And yeah, I really don't have a good answer for that. So yeah, we'll see. I do have some stuff planned for season 2 of PlaneSavers, which I've never mentioned before. But if season 1 goes well and we can get that airplane flying and you guys love it all, yeah, we'll definitely do something. I got some kind of stuff planned. Oh, Scott, thanks for the two pounds. Oh, $1.99. Thanks, Scott. Yeah. Oh, we got good. Oh, we got aircraft. We got Joe from Night Fright. Hi, Joe. Thanks for the 2 pounds. I don't know what that converts to in Canadian. I think it's like, I don't know, 260. But yeah. Oh, we got David from France saying hello. Will you be going to Oshkosh? So yes. So this is kind of like our D-Day. So with all the DC-3s going to England and in Normandy is really, really cool. Unfortunately, we won't be able. Actually, I really probably wouldn't want to fly this thing over an open ocean. You know what I'm saying? We would rather be over farmland. So our D-Day flight will be. So we're going to do the Montreal. We're going to take off Montreal, do a test flight on D-Day. Hopefully, you guys can join. We're going to have a little bit of an event going on. I can maybe get into that more a little bit later. But we're going to plan to go to Oshkosh 2019. Yeah, so that's the number one thing we're going to do. So everybody who's been following us along in it, and by the time Oshkosh happens, that's going to be a lot of episodes. You guys are going to know more than I do about this whole thing. So I'm happy about that. Matt, shout out to Cape Cod. Thanks, Matt. Cape Cod. Right on, man. Where's that? East Coast, I guess. New Brunswick? Don't shoot me. Is that New Brunswick? Yeah, might be in Maine. Sorry. Yeah, so I like to talk about D-Day. So June 6th, Montreal. Our plan is to do our first test flight. And, we're going to hopefully get the airplane ready. And then my father's going to fly it. And, yeah, so hopefully we're going to have an event. And so you guys can come see it if you're in Montreal around. If you can't get to Normandy, I'd recommend go to Normandy first because that's going to be amazing. But if you can't go to Normandy, Montreal maybe as a backup, and you can come hang out with us. It'd be definitely one hell of a party once you get that airplane flying. Dead Leaf, 2 pounds. Is Buffalo not operating DC-4 anymore? So that is okay. The DC-4. Sorry, I got to kind of calm down. I'll slow down my talking here. Okay, so the DC-4. Is pretty much retired. The reason why we continued flying the DC-4 towards the end of Ice Path was because we're using the DC-4 for firefighting as an air tanker. And that's where most of the revenue came from. So if you're already using the DC-4 as an air tanker and you have the pilots trained, might as well put it on cargo. With the Electra taking over with the Electra taking over air tankers, it makes sense now that it would now take over cargo, and the advantages over the Electra, over the DC-4 the Electra has is, of course, the range, the speed, the load capabilities, and fuel burn. So pretty much everything. The DC-4 is a lot more rugged. It needs less runway, but you can't get fuel. We can't get fuel anywhere north of here. So it's really a chokehold on the DC-4 because the DC-4 is a long-range airplane. DC-3s and C-46 are relatively short-range airplanes, so they're okay. I would like to give a shout-out to the new Gibson who threw down 1 pound. Thank you. Oh, Paul Young. Right on. Paul, our boy Paul. Very glad to see another Goonie in Air Normandy or not. Great program you have here. Thanks, Paul. And, yeah, no, we're trying our best. This is we're the underdogs. So hopefully you can join us and have fun. Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. There's what 904 people watching, 102 likes. We've been live for 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes already. Holy smokes! That's as long as most episodes. So yeah. So what's the plan with DTD? Let's say Montreal, we're doing the test flight. Oshkosh, 2019. What's the plan after? The plan would probably be to take DTD to Red Deer, and Red Deer will be its base because that's where we store our airplanes. There's really no room here in Yellowknife. DTD has doesn't have a cargo door. Now we can put a cargo door in it, and Rod, my brother's thinking about that. But as it stands right now, we're most likely just going to have it in Red Deer. And then continue to slowly get it back to a D-Day C-47 style. We got tons of parts. But honestly, I haven't really thought that far through. My main focus is to get this thing flying. Okay, hey, Mikey, great series. Can you show the viewers a flight control check on a DC-3? Yeah, we can definitely do that. Please remind me because I get dozens and dozens of requests today, but a flight control check on the DC-3. Yes, we could definitely do that. Dave Hogg, $2. Thanks, Dave. Oh, £2. That's very, very cool. Thank you, guys. So yeah, so like end of July is Oshkosh. So we're going to have to fly the airplane to Red Deer. It's going to be there with WZS and ROD, our other 2 D-Day machines. And you never know, we might get all 3 flying. I've been contacted by some people that are pretty influential with the U.S. government, and they expressed interest in using those airplanes. So I might be able to do that. Oh, Daniel Boyle, thank you, man. $10 Australian, cool. I have to get to Australia. $2 is the daily DC-3 flight over, passenger flight over. That's a very good question. DC 932. Let me get to that really quickly. The DC-3 flight, yes. So we stopped running the DC-3 as passengers about 2 years ago, and we replaced them with the King Airs. So we got 5 King Air 100s. Again, those are bird dog aircraft. They got multi-use. So we're mostly just went to cargo. There's many reasons for that. But mostly it's a lot easier. The passenger service wasn't really making too much money. There's nothing from Transport Canada saying we can't haul passengers with the DC-3. It's more of the ball's in our court, meaning we'd have to retrain flight attendants. And then, flight attendants is a problem because the pilot shortage, pilots are getting checked out within months. So we don't have a pilot pool to be flight attendants. In fact, 2018 was one of Buffalo's best years. So it's a very complicated question with the DC-3 passenger flights. And I'm being honest with you. They're very hard question to answer, though. But the answer is we could if we wanted to. Just we're not set up for it right now. Larry Nelson, what pilots are still at Buffalo from the Ice Pilot Show? So this is another question I get quite a bit. Is this? I try to respect the privacy of the pilots as much as possible because a lot of pilots probably don't really want to know or want me to tell the world where they are or what they're doing because that's kind of their own personal business. But I can say that AJ DeCoste is our chief pilot. Jeff Schroeder's our ops manager. Of course, my father. Ian Bottomley is here with the senior captain. Jeff Tapper's here. He was on Ice Pilots, and that's kind of it. Most rampies, most Ice Pilots rampies were gone before the episode even aired because there was about a 6-month delay. So hopefully that kind of answers your question. Matt, $2 from New Zealand. Thanks, Matt. How about the C-46 cockpit tour? Warbird Tales. Yes, man, we can definitely get to a C-46 cockpit tour. I was meaning to do it the other day, but I ran out of time. Matthew, here we got $2.79. Very specific number. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah. Hopefully that's how you say Matthew. Matthew. Thank you, bud. Joseph. 1,000 people watching now. That's great. Is there 1,000 people watching right now? Good thing I shaved. Okay, did I miss any of the super chat questions? Hopefully not. Joseph, 1,000 people. Andrew, what of the unit you're browning from will come of it? What of the unit what of the unit you're borrowing from? What will come of it? So we're borrowing parts off of DTB. We've actually sold that airplane to Basler, turbo conversions, to be turbined. For them to take the airframe and be turbinized. They don't really need a lot of the old school stuff. So after we sold it, we bought DTD, and DTH is its sister, or DTB, sorry, it's getting confusing. Was its sister ship, and now they're allowing us to take some parts off. So it's like kind of selling your car to somebody and then going back and going, hey, I know I've sold you my car, but can I take some parts off it? And it's a very odd request, but thank you to Basler for being awesome. That's very cool. We got, hi Mikey, it would be great if you could say hello to me and my grandson. We love the show. Their names are Noah, and he's 17 months old. Oh wow. Right on. So, hey, Noah, you're 17 months old. Hopefully you're enjoying YouTube. So that's great. Yeah, thank you guys for all that kind of stuff. We at 16 minutes. Yeah, hopefully I answered some of your questions. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Yeah, so it's hard to kind of read and talk. But okay, what other questions? I get quite a bit. Let me. What's we got coming up? Robert Lingston. Robert Lingston, who just donated 10 pounds, is probably one of the best Buffalo Airwear customers we've ever had. Robert owns pretty much everything we've ever produced. Thank you, Robert, in Scotland. I have to go check you out. Yeah, it's Mike's asking, when is NHL 94 making its PlaneSaver appearance? Right there, folks. NHL 94. It is never more than a few feet away from me at all times. Hi, Mikey. Was Buffalo Airways ever interested in operating the Hawker Sydney 748? Yes. The Hawker 748 is a wonderful airplane. Nullarbor and Air North currently use it right now. You never know. I know engines are the big problem. The Dart engine, I think it's a Dart engines on it are getting rare. Same props as the Electra, which are getting rare. Now, am I missing my airplanes up? No, I'm thinking of Convair 580. So yeah, the Convair 580, which is similar, is got the same props as the Electra. The Dart Hawker Sydney 748. The engines are rare on that, so that is a problem, but you never know. I missed the super ask. Which super ask did I miss there? The new Gibson. Did I miss you, bud? New Gibson. Oh, hey, Mikey, Gary, and Lorraine from Ireland here. Question: is there any way two software engineers can help you guys out? Yeah, there's definitely software engineers. Yeah, we could definitely. We're doing a lot of cool stuff here. Yeah, hopefully this goes good. Is all of the funding for this project coming from this show? James, that's a very good question. No, a lot of it's coming from me. Yeah, so, and of course my father, he's donating the parts, but a lot of the cash is just coming straight out of my bank account. So yeah, so it's me and you guys. But the show is helping out. Like I said, if you watch yesterday's show, we've raised. I messed up the math a little bit now if I redid it, but we raised just about $7,000, and which is about 10% of the 75,000 we need. Any differences or any overtures is out of my own pocket, but this is what I'm here for. I'm here to get this thing going. Ganir asks, did Buffalo ever have a DC6? Yes, we have a DC6 swingtail. We got DC6 swingtail in Hay River right now. It's a long story. Hopefully I'll make my own episode for it. But yes, we do have a DC6 120 miles away from me right now. Captain Carta, $30.99. Oh my God, good day from down under. Any plans with the DC4 coming back? Not really. Unfortunately, DC4 is replaced completely with the Electra. But never say never. We do have a DC4 in Florida right now that is outfitted with spray equipment. So if there is an oil spill, that DC4 is in the air, which sounds complicated. But yeah, DC4 is not flying, but don't count it out. That airplane could be back to service, but it has to be a specific reason. And time with these airplanes, sometimes you have no clue what the reasons are. Dave, Mikey, Mikey, if you come to UK, I'm buying the beer. Well, thank you, bud. David, I'm going to take you up on that offer. Hopefully that answered your question, Captain Carta. DC4 is coming back maybe soon, but maybe not. If you want one, we could probably sell you one. There's like 13 DC4s. Yeah, 13 DC4s. So yeah, we can get on that. Okay. Oh, Robo Cap 021. Will DTD be used for memorial parachuting like you did for the last season of Ice Spots? Maybe for the 75th anniversary Canadian Parachute Battalion Jump, 25th of March, 1945. Yes, DTD will most likely be used for some sort of jumps. I don't know which ones yet because we don't have the airplane. So I don't know where the airplane's going. I don't know if we're going to do jumps. I don't know what questions are future questions. We're trying to get to today's. So RoboCop 021, I love your name. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, John, keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you, John. Cheerney. I'm sorry, I'm the world's worst person's name. So thank you, John. We will keep up the great work. Martin Brown. Hey, Mikey, love PlaneSavers. Great show. Thank you. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, so this is kind of cool. 21 minutes. Jeez, time's flying by. Thank you guys. Alex, 22090, $10. Jeez Louise, thanks, Alex. Let me talk about the paint scheme. So people are asking me about the paint scheme quite a bit. Oh, Benoit. Benoit, our main dude, just put a question, Mikey. There will be work to do to set up static line for jumps in DTD. Yes, Benoit, definitely. Most likely to do that, I would like to put the cargo door back in, which is going to be something we'd have to do in Red Deer. But more on that soon. Hi from Denmark. Regards, Casper. Hey, Casper from Denmark. 20 Denmark dollars? 20. That's crazy. Old Chevy Fan X. That's crazy. Thank you. Richard Benham, $10. Thank you, Richard. So going back to the paint livery. So that's like a number one question, I guess. Again, thanks, Richard Benham. That's awesome. The livery. So 4 different possibilities. Do we just leave it how it is? It might be kind of different, but do we paint strip it? Most likely. If we do paint strip it, what are we going to paint it? Keep it silver, do a D-Day paint job, or a Buffalo Airways paint job, or a mix between D-Day and Buffalo. It's just going to be money. A paint job can be up to $300,000 for like a high-end paint job, and that's just taking it easy. So we can get almost 4 DC4s for one paint job. So I'd rather have a silver airplane with a roundel and some invasion stripes than pay $50. Casey, geez, thanks, Casey. Casey and I had a beer in Saskatoon, or not Saskatoon, in Sacramento. Thanks, Casey. I got your hat here somewhere. It's in my office here. Where's your hat? I do have it here. It's usually sitting in front here, but I moved everything around. Thanks, Casey. We'll have a beer next time in California. $50 American. That's crazy. Isabel and Brennan, love your show. Thanks, Chad T. Yeah, Casey, again, thank you. If you guys ever need any heavy haul stuff, Casey is your man, definitely. So, paint livery. Most likely, what I'm going to do is it's going to be silver with some sort of nose art and invasion stripes. and probably an RAF Roundel and FZ668 on the tail, most likely. That may change. If we get a paint sponsorship, I would like to go full D-Day, but we will see. Josh, thank you. Loving the series. Keep up the good work. Keep these planes flying. Thanks, Josh, man. Thank you so much for throwing up the cash. $2 from DC932. Can your 2-day DCD make it to Normandy? No, actually, like I mentioned before, can your 2 other DC3s make it to Normandy? Okay. Yes, they could. They could easily do it. But again, we're looking at a money problem. It would cost about $100,000 to get a DC3 over to D-Day, which I'm using to put the money into DTD. So, yeah, you can kind of paint it of, do I spend the money to go to D-Day or do I save a D-Day bird? I made the decision to save a D-Day bird. Hopefully that's okay with everybody. Greeting from Poland. My brother and grandpa rode a C-47 during market garden operation. Oh, Jeremiah Randall. Please send me an email. Greetings from Poland. My brother and grandpa rode on C-47 during market garden. PlaneSavers at gmail.com. Please, I would love to. He was in market garden. I would love to honor your brother and grandpa, the brother of my grandpa, so your great grandfather, or sorry, your great uncle. Yeah, please let me know. Send that. We got Iron Maiden nose art. You never know. Wild Bill, come on, folks, step up. You guys, I'm not really doing this too much for money. Well, I kind of am, but I more just want to answer you guys' questions right now. I have a Buffalo Airways hockey top that I'd be willing to sell and donate money to the PlaneSavers. Never worn. I'm in Scotland. Well, there you go, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin Duffy. The Buffalo Airways hockey sweater. They're rare. We don't have any more. Funny story, and I'm not lying. David Letterman, phoned in for a hockey sweater from watching Ice Pilots on Netflix, and we didn't have it. So unfortunately, even David Letterman couldn't get a hockey sweater. So if you can get it. Oh, Isaiah Jones, thank you. Hello from Dayton, Ohio. I've been there. Beers as well if you visit Dayton. Going to bring the aircraft to Oshkosh this year. Yes, Isaiah. Yes, I've been to Dayton, Ohio. You guys got the best museum in the world, bar none. I love the Blackbird. I love everything about that, even the C-46, DC-3s, and all that stuff. I'll be in Dayton. I'm going to get you. I'll buy the beers at Roosters. My buddy's uncle owns the Roosters kind of restaurants down there. We can go down there and have a beer. Peter Reed, I know I grew up with a Peter Reed, but I think this is a different Peter Reed because it is 1 British pound, I think. So thank you, Peter Reed, for that. Has Buffalo, we got into the general questions here. Has Buffalo had some thoughts on buying a Dash 7? Yes, there's Dash 7s all through here. There's a little bit of different problems with Dash 7s due to how much weight and the 4 engines for fuel burn. A wonderful airplane, just not a fit for us. It's doing really well for Air Tindy, just not a fit for us. Michael Monlair. Hello from Slovakia. Wow, this is the best series right now on YouTube. Everyone, when I come home from work, this is my rest. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Michael from Slovakia. I would love to visit Slovakia. I bet you there's some awesome treasures hiding at airports all around Slovakia. That'd be super cool to check out. Yeah, oh my God, right on. Oh, we got some spam. We got some spam in we got there we oh man, look, someone's spamming the thing. That's funny. Okay, Michael Schlack, New Zealand, $10. Thank you. My vote for the paint scheme, not that this is a democracy. D-Day on the port side and Buffalo on the starboard side would look very cool. You know what, Mike? Great minds think alike. I wish I mentioned that before, but we were talking about that kind of idea. I think that's very good. Now, here's the question. What side's going to be the D-Day side, left or right? I'd say left because that's the side they jumped out of, but we'll see. Yeah, we're going good. Wow, look at the spam by good old Faith here. That's kind of funny here. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Sorry. Did I miss something here? Okay. Roy Goose. Roy, thank you, man. Thanks, Roy. You really made my day. Okay. Jimbo 07. Jimbo 007. That's probably the coolest name so far. $1. Thank you. Biggles 3211. £5. Awesome. Thank you. Rob Henry. What was the plan for the original C46 you found in your inventory? That aircraft has got a history because my father bought 3 airplanes, JKM being one of them, and never got around to converting it. So it's like a parts car that was in the backyard. It was in the Edmonton Museum for almost a decade or over a decade. So what's the plans? To be very honest, Robert, we really don't have that many future plans. We always work for today. And so now that we know the D-Day history, definitely we'll be taking good care of that airplane. Okay. Oh, Simon Adams, will you send mechanics? Will you send merchandise UK? Yes, Simon, I love your Simpsons pick. Simon Adams, yes, we've been sending merchandise to the UK every day. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got that spam kind of blocked out. Would Buffalo buy a Hercules, coming from the mini Saurus there in the chat? Yes, yeah, the problem with Hercules is that, say in the United States, it's very easy to buy a Herc, but you're buying a restricted military aircraft. In Canada, we have to buy civilian. It's called like civilian airplanes, which all of them are not available right now. There is not a single civilian Herc that I know of for sale, and if they are for sale, they're fairly expensive. Will you guys ever buy another C46? Mark Drake? Yes, Mark. There is most likely a C46 in our future, as I would never count out the C46. It is one amazing airplane, and yeah, it's very good. Did I mention it's minus 24 degrees Celsius, minus 11 Fahrenheit here in Yellowknife? Thank you. Sebastian, will we see you at DTD in Oshkosh? Yes, Sebastian, will be at Oshkosh. Hopefully see you there. Yep. Okay. Oh, Techi, yeah, yep. L100s cost a fortune. They do, and you have to do the big spar or change, or I think it's a spar or cap section on the wings. They get mighty expensive. Okay, man, that's been 33 minutes. Yeah, thank you guys. I should probably be wrapping this up. I don't want to get really too far. Would Buffalo ever buy a Martin for wildfire suppression? A Martin Mars from Port Alberni. They're owned by Colson Air Tankers. Funny enough, my father almost bought them a long time ago. The Martin Mars is an amazing airplane, but the infrastructure needed to run that airplane, because you can't bring it to an airport, and you have to basically keep it on a water airport, is its downside right now. But I do wish Colson the best of luck to find those airplanes a good home, either fighting fire or in a museum. Colson is one amazing company, flying 737s as tankers, flying Hercs as tankers. Very cool company. I love Colson Air Tankers, and they're in Australia right now. Happy Australia Day too, a few days ago. Thank you guys. Yeah, I think that's kind of it, folks. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Yeah, here's your last chance for questions. I'll stick out for probably another couple more minutes. And then I will enjoy my Sunday, which I hope you guys will be enjoying your Sunday. Yeah. So, yeah. Anybody other? One last question. From Brett from Washington. Will I ever get my pilot's license? Yes, eventually I will. Never have. I'm 36 right now, and it's always been next year. So we'll see. Time does go quick. Like when we started Ice Pilots, I was 24. So yeah, time does go pretty quick. And starting Ice Pilots, I mean all the pre stuff before, not when it aired. So because it took about two years by the time we started Ice Pilots before it aired. Don, £2. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you. Don Shearburn, thank you for joining me. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. The 1,000 people that are watching right now, the 356 likes. Please, everybody, hit that like button. Yeah, it really helps me out. Yeah, anything we can tell YouTube to make sure that this series goes high. Whoa. Alex Jones. Holy crap. Okay, before Marcel writes, thank you, Mikey, for a great show and saving a piece of aviation. Greetings from Germany. I love Germany. And your German girlfriend. Would love to meet you. Okay, guys. Thank you, Marcel. You have to come down to Montreal on June 6th, and we can definitely meet. Now let's go down to here. What the heck happened here? Chad Jones, what did you do? Hi, Mikey. Thanks again for the wonderful new series. Looking forward to see the daily updates and the adventures you're taking on next. Cheers to you. Thank you, Chad Jones. That's amazing. So thank you. Speechless. It's me speechless. So thanks, Chad Jones. You're a rock star. You're welcome to come up to Yellowknife anytime. I'll give you a personalized tour and show you all the airplanes. Thank you so much. Paul Young, again, is this Paul Young? Did you throw more money in? Thank you. Would love to see a live chat become a regular thing, maybe 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. Yeah, definitely, Paul. I'll definitely do it every 2 weeks, maybe every Sunday. It's a lot. It's fun. I love to talk to you guys. Wild Bill, keep the spammers away. I did my best there, Paul. I might have to. Wild Bill, keep the spammers away. Wild Bill and Kenny, you two guys have been the best guys in the chats. Maybe I'll make you guys moderators, and you guys can go through and solve all my problems. Oh, Coffee Fanatic, how far are you away from a major city? I am an 18-hour drive to the nearest Taco Bell. So that's Edmonton, Alberta, or I should say 18-hour drive to the nearest NHL team. So yeah, it's a major city, but Yellowknife technically is a major city, just not by any standards outside of Yellowknife. Oh, geez, this is a little bit tiring. Thank you, Mikey. I think it's great that you take time on the weekend to do videos and even talk to everyone live. While Sky King Sky King, hey, yeah. Sorry, it's the hardest part is reading all the usernames. So, well, thank you. I do appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me. Yeah, again, I don't know how to end this. The new Gibson. I'm a software engineer. I'll handle the spammers. Yeah, well, thank you guys. I can't thank you enough for letting me be a part of your. So this is how I'll end it, folks. I spend a lot of time making these PlaneSaver videos. It's mostly a lot of my work time, and all of my personal time, the weekends and everything. And I'm doing it for you guys to be a part of this and to capture something that I don't believe has ever been captured is a daily account of saving a piece of history. So I'm highly, highly appreciative for everything you guys do. And I do it for you guys. And I'm very, very sincere when I say that. And I will continue to do it. I'm going to try to make a video every day till June 6th. I know there will be days I won't be able to because I physically will be not around an airplane, or I might be sick, or might be an emergency. My computer might fail, or a million reasons. But I'm not going to let crappy reasons stop me from making videos for you guys. So I just want to take time. Thank you a million times over. I want to thank Keith Norman for the last minute donation. John Dawson, thank you. This is really hard-earned money, guys. I know hard work. I know what it takes to do some crazy stuff, and I know that a lot of this money is coming from your guys' pockets, and it is your guys' pockets. And I just want to be to know that everything is going towards the airplane. So when you see that airplane flying June 6th, you'll be a part of it. And it's not just the people that donated money, it's the people that are watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, everything. You guys are all a part of it. Caleb, thank you for the last minute. Love to have a beer with you at Oshkosh. I spent all of Oshkosh 2018 in the beer gardens. I love the hamburgers. It's the beer gardens that's to the right of Show Center. Wild Bills or something it was called. Anyway, that's my place. We'll see you there. Holy smokes, Tomless. Sundin. That must be from Sweden, like Matt Sundin. Oh, thank you. That's 100 SEK. That's I don't know the conversion on the Matt Sundin. Tell Matt Sundin he's an amazing hockey player. Whew. So that's where I'm going to end it, guys. I'm going to stop this here. I'm going to go through and read all the comments. Thank you guys very much. Again, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, it was very fun. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah. You guys are really warming my heart. Thank you, guys. I hate to hit end stream. There's a little button down here that says end stream. I'm going to have to hit it. And yeah, so you guys, see you guys later. Damn F. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, YK Leo Lee. You've been there since the beginning. Kenny, you've been there in the beginning. New Gibson, thank you. Benoit, thank you. Sean Bond, thank you. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, Simon Adams with The Simpsons. I remember you. Thank you. Peter Reed, thank you, Peter Reed. Yeah, David Cole, thank you, David Cole. Alex Dunn, Hester Smith, you've been there in the beginning before the thing. Ben Adams, Todd Russell, Steve, Jamie Clarkin, $2 Australian, thank you. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I feel incredibly guilty for ending the stream, but I do have to finish my pink smoothie, strawberry banana. Thank you. And yeah, Equity New Mexico Real Estate, $10. Thank you, Equity New Mexico Real Estate. You guys are awesome. If anybody needs equity in New Mexico and there's real estate involved, check out New Equity Real Estate. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna hit end stream. Thank you, guys. Bye. See you later. Smash that like button. I know people hate when people say smash that like button, but it does mean a lot to me. Subscribe if you haven't had to. We'll see you again. Tomorrow's going to be a good episode. We'll do a Saturday live episode where I can chat with you during the episode. And Sunday, I'll probably be back here live with you. Have fun. Be good to your neighbors. And if you see a radial engine, airplane flying, make sure to stop whatever you're doing and watch, because it's getting rare and we should all appreciate that. So see you guys. I'm going to say goodbye to the last person. Coffee Fanatic. Hit it. Thank you, bud. See you later.